welcome.
Welcome. We here, man.
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of My Friends and Me.
And we chilling today, boy.
Yeah, definitely chilling.
I'm real comfortable today with it. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm real comfortable with it today, man. What's going on?
We had to be, but for all y'all who don't know, who's just tuning in, I'm Quay Mook
IAMTYFROMCT.
Yep, and we'll have our, anything. If this is on YouTube, we'll have all our information in the description.
Yeah.
If you want to follow, shoot us an email, even questions you want to submit, for us to talk about on this show and everything like that. There will be other people on here that will be able to answer certain things better than, myself. So can't wait for that.
Yeah, man, just to get people up here, like we always talk about, the reason for us doing this is to create a space for people to come up and have these type of honest conversations we do and just chill, relax, like from a friend's point of view.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So this is cool just to be kicking it in the lounge today.
Nah,
that's
a fact.
With Goya still with us. Coconut water and some pear.
You got Goya with us. You got LRG with us in the back.
Lifted Research Group, man.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy about LRG? I really believed in LRG. Like, coming up.
It was big at one point.
Yeah, I mean, it's still okay. It's just a different market now. Like they put their clothes and merch in different markets now. But I remember coming up, and what drew me to it all the time was the tree.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The tree, I just always equate like trees to Connecticut. You know what I mean? So like anytime I see a big tree, I'm like, yo, I just think so CT.
Nah, I got you. That I understand that. I understand. That's dope the way you looked at it. But it was just, for me growing up, how I grew up, it was just one of them brands that you seen a lot of like, people that, you looked up to that you shouldn't have, but that was getting money. And it was just one of those brands that, I found a way to, put on my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was definitely one of those, just like, at one point, Jabot jeans. You know what I mean?
Yo, them joints is so fire. You know what's crazy? 8 and 9, the 8 and 9 brand, they just dropped some not too long ago. The same replica style Jabots. It just got the 8 and 9 in it. But same straps. Yeah, it definitely fitted. Yeah. Jabot jeans are big as hell.
Jabot jeans was made specifically for one type of person anyway.
Facts. Well, same thing with State Property clothing.
Which I definitely had.
You remember State Property? It used to have the stash spots in them.
Yeah, Root, what is it? The one that had like the Looney Tune type of logos, like Root something. Like Route 29 or something like that.
I remember Route 66, but that was some biker Wrangler type stuff.
No, not that shit.
Oh yeah, I don't remember the other one now.
Nah, but yeah, man, we just talking about old school brands that at one point we all loved. At one point,
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Definitely enjoy those and stuff like that. But how you want to do this? You want to kick it off right into it? Like we want to talk about hometown heroes and.
I always love to talk about hometown heroes, man. I think we was talking about it off topic of how, for us in the city, like, I guess we don't see that we have any heroes, but we really do. Okay. You think about some of the people from the town that made it out, whether professional sports, whether just professional in their careers, I'm successful in their careers, I should say. Successful at being an entrepreneur. Like we do have a lot of heroes, and then not for nothing, just the people themselves. Like, are people not bad? Yeah, there's a few bad apples everywhere you go, but
it's always.
I love our city.
You're gonna find that everywhere you go.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? If you want to feel more comfortable with that mic, just lean it towards you a little bit more. Like just lean it a little, because I'm noticing a little something here.
What you noticing?
It keeps every time you try to get it a certain way, it keeps swiveling back. So.
Yeah, it's all right though. I'm in like, yo, bro. I'm telling you.
My problem is, I'm the type of person that I just want to make sure shit done right. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, and that's just me. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm just in super lounge mode today, bro.
I'm
not even gonna lie to you. I'm super lounge mode today, which is cool though. Like we need that energy. It's probably because we saged it. I mean, saged down in here before we started. So
it could be because last night we was up late. Taking care of the first episode that's gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? Definitely took care of that. But that could be a part of it as well. I don't know.
I don't know. I was up and active today, but it is what it is.
I mean, yeah, he go to sleep around like 4:30, wake up at 5.
That's what hometown heroes do. But yo, so about that, I wanted to like get in that. For me, I think back to people that I used to look up to from the town, right?
Okay.
And what they were doing when I was growing up. I looked up to like people like Schoolboy, which is just like strong black man who's like got all these businesses.
Okay.
And, many different ventures and stuff like that. Low key, some people know him, some people don't. But like people like him, it was weird. It was weird because, you seen the people in the trap and it was like, okay, you see what they're doing, right? But then you see someone like this who's well off and who's older, and it's like, well, damn, how did you get to that point? Like we see what these ones are doing, and we kind of see how that goes and how that ends up. But how do you get from growing up in that and getting to the other side where you're just,
that's
you know
real.
what I mean? You're legit. Your family's straight. Your kids are straight.
Yeah.
You have property assets to pass down. You know what I mean? So that was like one. And then, really, with that thought of like seeing that's kind of how, and we could briefly touch on this, how like DOE started coming up with the Hometown Heroes series.
Okay.
You feel me? And
yeah, you definitely showed me a few things that you guys was definitely doing.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah, back in, I won't say back in the day, make it sound like years ago, but it was.
I mean, anything over a 10-year span, that's back in the day.
Yeah, no, it is back in the day. But yeah, so like with the Hometown Heroes we did, we essentially we started in Waterbury, and that's kind of how we started like implementing like birthday parties on the scene.
Waterbury what though? Waterbury, Connecticut?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because there's other Waterburys out there.
There's only
the Waterbury, which is in Connecticut.
There's only what? One? There's
might
two.
Be two more other than CT.
Yeah, Vermont, and I forget where the other one is.
I mean, I could be.
What makes you think? But what makes you think that they have any swag like us?
I don't, but for people out there, I just want that to be known.
Just to clear that. You. But so like the Hometown Heroes, man, it's something that I think that we have to find more of, right? Like, we mentioned it, but it's like we have to look at each other and be like, yo, he's a hero. Like he made it out, or he's doing good for himself. He came from a place of being a dark person, an evil person, to being a positive person, uplifting the youth, going back and spreading the message. Okay. Like those are our heroes, bro. Yeah, those are our hometown heroes. Those are people that we really have to like show love to and give their flowers to. You know what I mean?
Okay, so quick question I got for you then. Like you saying that those are our hometown heroes, but not everybody see those type of people as their hometown heroes. They look at certain people that I might look up to somebody who, I grew up seeing, do certain things in the street, but then they turned that around and created a business and showed like, you know what, you don't got to be like that, young man. You could do this, you could do that. So, sometimes our hometown heroes might not be as, big as, what this person accomplished. You get what I'm saying? Because,
but being big, does that determine if you're a hero or not?
No, it does not.
If no one can know you and someone could be in a fire in that house next door and they could run in and save them, they're a hero. That's a hometown hero.
Absolutely.
That's a hometown hero. Absolutely. It's like if you see a person on the bridge getting ready to jump and you walk up to him and save him, that's a hometown hero.
Yeah,
you see a person,
that's where I'm going. Yep.
You see a person that's homeless in the streets and you give them some clothes or some food, that's a hometown hero.
Absolutely. Which I will be doing coming soon.
Facts.
So that's 100%.
So you're a hero.
I'm not sure how I want to.
But you're a hero, though, bro. I think that we have to get to the understanding and I guess a place where we feel comfortable in giving people that acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we see you.
Yeah,
we see what you're doing.
Yeah, because sometimes it take that little like yo, I'm proud of you, or it's dope Absolutely. That you're doing that, or like we appreciate, the things that you do. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is, let that person know because it is making a difference. You know what 100%. I'm saying? Because it's so many people that like don't get the acknowledgement. It's not as if they care for it, but at the same time, it's good to know, like, you know what, I am making a difference. If I go today, at least I know I did something for my community. I did something to be remembered as far as, damn, like I grew up without specific things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my whole mindset is being able to, help a family who got kids that grew up kind of like grown up as, my mom and us did, and, helping them get, clothes on their back or shoes, or even, shock somebody. Oh, dang, like I got this $100, $150 light bill this month. I don't even know how I'm gonna pay it. My kids need this, my kids need that. And just stepping in and saying, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it for you. So that way you could don't even have to worry about this month. You get what I'm saying? At least, relieve some sort of stress off of certain people, because sometimes when people stress, they allow that to like destroy them. You know what I'm saying? And don't motivate them.
Absolutely. Well, it does that, right? Like one of the biggest things that kind of cause, health issues is stress. Is the amount of stress you put on yourself. So, or the amount of stress you go through. So, I understand.
Yeah, they was talking about like the situation with Dr. Dre and everything when he had that aneurysm happen and stuff like that.
Crazy.
Not sure exactly, what occurred or what actually happened for that to occur, but one of the biggest things that could have been, a part of it is the stress. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the situation going on with him and his wife.
Yeah.
So, I look at it that way, like, if there's anything that we can do to try to help, our communities, take a little stress off them, then, I'm all for it, because,
absolutely.
I've always found myself in certain situations, stressing about future situations that I have no control over, thinking too far ahead, like, what if this happened? Or what if this happened? What if this happened?
Yeah.
So worried about it that I'm speaking it to existence and not even realizing.
You're not even realizing.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm creating the energy that's going to put me in that thought process in the future.
Yeah.
So what I did, coming into this year was I said, instead of worrying about what I can't control, focus on the now.
Yeah.
Because if I focus on the now, I'm able to, once that comes, it's not even going to be a problem eventually.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my whole thought behind, me becoming a hometown hero, because that's something that I want to do, allowing myself to oversee these things. And once I oversee these things, give back to the community, be able to do certain things, and not even that, sitting here, giving knowledge, like, what, I'm noticing these things.
Yeah.
So being able to, give the information to the people, and they look at it and, and they reflect and be like, you know what? This person got a point.
Yeah.
Quay got a point. If I could move forward and stop sitting here dwelling in my stress, dwelling in a bill that I don't even know how I'm going to pay, get out of this bad energy and create the positive energy, so that way I could find a way to get this done.
Manifest it.
Yeah. So I think that's big on my part, and, just many other people. There's women in our city, there's men, in our city doing stuff that, I never seen done when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of people doing great things, bro. There's a lot of people that's doing great things, and, we just have to like give them the flowers, man. So,
absolutely. Absolutely.
Find ways to do it. So, man, if you from the town, really anyone in general, but specifically our town, because we like to start hometown.
So
right?
what if we
like
create
to start our hometown based
a MyFRNDSndMe award?
Like what? Like some type of
award that acknowledge those people that get things done in our city for the communities. Not even just our city. It could be, statewide, or even,
So I like that, right? And MyFRNDSndMe is the brand. So what about like some type of group award or certificate, or what I mean, something like that. We'll do it.
Because especially a lot of
write
the minorities.
That down. To the assistant over there, write that down.
I got you right now. I take care of that.
Yeah, this dude's crazy. Coconut water, Goya, coconut water, agua de coco. Yeah, man.
Because let me just elaborate a little bit why I'm thinking about a MyFRNDSndMe award, because it's just like a lot of minorities don't get the acknowledgement. You know, you see certain people that do like the littlest thing, but yet they get the key to the city, or yet they, you know, they get a plaque from the mayor, or, you know, they get these acknowledgments for the littlest things. But then you got minorities who doing bigger impacts in our communities who don't even get a little or piece of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So,
and doing it from a grassroots level, doing it from a standpoint where, you know, most times they're investing their own money. You know, they're giving their own time. They're just putting their own blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. I think that'll be big. And I think, you know, also creating, you know, that type of award, you know, with COVID lift and all of that stuff, like just being able to get, you know, a bunch of successful, you know, people that's been making impacts into a room where, you know, we could create some sort of panelists as well, you know, to talk about things, you know, and I'm definitely on board to, you know, be a part of that. And I know you definitely are one of the guys that can actually make this happen. So,
I believe I can make a lot of things happen, and I know I'm going to make a lot of things happen. Right. I think the main thing is to understand is you need a team.
now you're absolutely right. And, the thing about, you know, team is, you know, together each achieves more. Yeah. You know, so when I think of that and I think about, you know, how far certain people may get or how far they don't come, it's because it's the team. You know what I'm saying? It's the team, you know, and how can you get to where you need to be without one? You know, it's possible, but those people usually become more of an asshole once they get there.
What you mean, like the person that does it alone, in a sense, without no one?
Yeah, because it's like I had to do this alone, and it should never be to that point. You get what I'm saying? It should always, and to be technical, no one truly really makes it on their own. No. You have the support from people. You know, it could be people you don't even
business
know.
Organizations. You
Absolutely.
Support,
there's always something.
You can't, a business, like you can own a business or a brand and without a customer, you're nothing. So
absolutely.
There's always something.
So yeah, technically the customer is a part of the team, helping that thing, helping the business grow. You know what I'm saying? Is. And that's very important. Just like, you know, our audience, you know, people that's going to be tuned in, you know, in order for us to grow, it definitely, you know, relies on y'all. And in order for us to, you know, keep giving y'all good content, it's you showing us like we want this. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You showing up like, yo, this is dope, this is good. You know, even submitting, you know, stories like, oh, you know, something that y'all spoke on, it helped me through the certain things that I've been going
Absolutely. That's I think that's the most important thing, right? Is when we had these just regular conversations, we sitting here just kicking it, and is the things that come out of it and how it may help someone, or not even just help them, just spark their mind to be like, oh, joint, like I went through that same type of situation. I see how he went through. I see how he navigated. And, you know, maybe it could work for me. You know, so it's always a good starting point for us to look at ourselves, because you know it all turns around and, you know, point the finger at yourself all the time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
yeah. So I mean, to me, you know, it becomes more than a hometown hero once you start making that type of impact. You get what I'm saying? Absolutely. You become a, you know, like I want to be a hero where, you know, I go to Cali and people be like, oh, I heard about you. You know, you definitely, you know, making a difference. You inspired us over here from the East Coast to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And something that, you know, rest in peace, Nip, but something that Nip did, you know, he inspired me. You get what I'm saying? He definitely inspired me. Not just Nip, but there's been multiple people that's been, you know, in the industry that inspired me to be better, to go for something and stop sitting back and just thinking about the plan and actually making the plan happen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's just something that's big, that I'm actually big on. More so towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, I've been heavy on that.
Yeah. And I've been like, you know, that was like, you know, to go, like I said, with DOE, man, that was the thing, like create a way that not only we could build the people up to be heroes, but build our team up to be heroes, and essentially like show the world that we're heroes.
Absolutely.
I mean, hometown heroes, bro.
Absolutely.
Hometown heroes to nationwide, man.
Yeah, man. That's definitely going to happen.
That's how it goes, man.
That's definitely.
And we had a lot, man. We had a lot. We got to salute everyone in the town that's really put on for it. Going forward though, like we got to be serious. We got to be on it. We got to know that we got to move with some sense of urgency. I always like to say, and we got to move with that finesse, because that finesse. Like, how can I say it like Rick Ross? That finesse. But not that, I can't get it deep like him, but that finesse is what pushes you to the top. That's what puts your brand above others. That's what puts your career as far as an artist and talent wise above others. Having that finesse, having that finger roll.
Okay. So like
everybody could shoot a shot, backboard, layup off the glass. How many people could finger roll?
I mean, you said everybody could shoot a shot, but nobody could shoot a shot like Curry. He finessed it.
He finessed it. I think I don't want to say he.
Because he made it look good. He's one of the reasons. He's the reason why a lot of ballers now are changing the game, the way they're playing.
Absolutely. That's why I was saying I don't want to say like he reinvented it. Like
he didn't reinvent it.
I'm trying to think of the word. Like he took what was going on, right,
and made it bigger.
Not only made it bigger, like he changed where people shoot from. That's comfortable
true.
Respect.
That is
like
true.
Most time, if you're shooting a deep three, it was like, oh wow, he's just shooting a deep three.
The coach want to take you out. Like, what are you doing now? I see it at high school games. You see it in college.
That's what I'm saying. He changed the. I can't find the word. It's right there, but my mind's been all over the place.
It's all right. I can't even think of it either. I'm just thinking about how.
He changed the game, bro. Curry changed the game for years to come and for a long time, probably forever. The whole Golden State team changed the game because they were smaller. They showed teams they could run smaller. They don't have to run all these big men, these big monsters.
No, that's a fact. It's just like you said, with the layup, and then you got the finger roll because you finessing the layup now. It's always been there. You get what I'm saying? But it's about how do you take something, make it your own and push it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that, Curry did. And I think, in the mentality that I have that, producing, what I'm saying, audio engineering and stuff like that, finding my own ways to finesse what I'm doing get people more in tune, to get people be like, you know what? Oh, you might as well hit Quay up. Quay is definitely, one of the top producers.
Finesse is something you can't buy, right?
Absolutely.
You gotta you just got to have it in you.
Absolutely.
That's why it's important to link and network with people, because you don't know which creators and creatives is around that got that finesse you need. You know what I mean? If you're trying to build your career, you don't know who might have the finesse to essentially, make your sound 10 times better. Who has the finesse to make your videos look 10 times better?
Absolutely.
With the same equipment, the same pricing you've been going at. It's all about finesse.
Absolutely. And, I'm letting you guys know right now, get in while you can, because in the next 2 months, this is going to be even greater than what you see now.
Yeah, because essentially what we're doing now, people like, these kids just up here talking. But
because here's the thing. You brought up finesse, right? And we're talking about ways to finesse and make yourself stand out more. You get what I'm saying? You got to finesse it. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about hometown heroes, but you brought us into this conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like if you in the audience, just to get you guys to understand that we're where we are, because it's not random. You know what I'm saying? It's actually something that was brought up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just, stay with us. We got you. If you a little lost, we're going to guide you back. That's all I'm saying.
No, I mean, there's no guiding. It's like, find something that you're good at. Do it to the core and learn how to finesse that joint.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, you're good at production, do it to the core, learn how to finesse it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm good at many things.
Absolutely.
I think my biggest thing probably that I'm good at is just being able to foresee things.
Okay.
So being able to foresee talent that's good, right? Being able to foresee business opportunities that are going to boom, seeing industries changing. We were talking about the CBD market and the marijuana market and what that's going to look like, what it looks like right now in our state and what it's going to look like in the future.
Yeah.
And how do we get ourselves in there, you know? So you got to have that foresight.
All right. I like that. And, you know, just to sum up finessing, you know what I mean? Just pretty much take, like, whatever you're good at, find a way to make it better. Find a way to make yourself stand out to the point where people want to buy into you. People want to, you know, look into your brand more. People researching you and saying, you know what, this is dope. I want to hit this person up, or I want to send this person some sort of business inquiry. You know what I'm saying? Just doing certain things to, you know what I mean, grow, you know, and that's very important. But now let's move towards, you know, more so what you was just talking about the CBD, you know, and the marijuana and the state of Connecticut and all of that type of stuff. I mean, you know more on it than I do. I really, to be honest, I really don't know much on it when it comes
to to Chef Joe. I just thought about this. Food is my love language. Chef Joe 757 VA.
Okay.
My bad. I just be trying to play. I'm different.
Nah, you doing like what you gotta do. Listen. You let them know out there that this is.
I'm like a marketing machine, bro. I sit back and relax.
Nah, this is important because listen, I'll get back. This is important. You shouted out him. You know what I mean? You shout her. Excuse me. I apologize for that. You shouted out her, and then you got Goya here, got LRG here. It's just, you know, making a statement. You know what I mean? Going for something and saying, you know what? Listen.
Putting all the pieces together, man. Putting all the pieces together. Just
that's what you're doing, but that's very, you know, very strategic.
Finesse.
Yeah, that is finesse. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, I just wanted to know, like, you know, a little more insight on basically what you were talking about when it came to, you know, the CBD, the marijuana, and everything that's going on in our state.
Yeah. So right now, medical marijuana is available in the state of Connecticut, which you gotta have a medical card for. There's no recreational, there's no full legalization, but what is legal, across the United States and in Connecticut is hemp.
Okay.
And, CBD.
Okay.
Right. So, you know, you have the thing of, you go on the gas stations and stuff now and you have CBD on the counter and on the shelves. And, you know, most times you got to be careful because you don't know where those products are grown at. So for me and, you know, organizations and different people I work with, like Cure CT, even the Minority Cannabis Association, you know, they're really keen on pushing for full legalization in Connecticut, but with equity.
Okay.
You know, I think that, and I'm new to this, right?
Yeah.
Because what's happening is, you know, for the longest time, I guess I was going with what people would say, like, you know, you can't get into that industry because what are people going to say? What are they going to think? You know, you're a consultant, you're a business consultant for people. You know, how are your clients going to look at this? You work with nonprofits. How are those funders and different people going to look at it like that? But we're talking about something that's legal. Mm-hmm. We're talking about something that essentially put our people in jail for many years and damaged many families, and we have been able to see no benefit. We're talking about something that could bring not only money into the city, but jobs, high paying jobs. We talking about $20 an hour to trim buds off of plants in the field, dope. In the weed fields, or an indoor facility, you know. But Connecticut has lax laws on CBD, so it's available for, you know, a wide range of people to get into the industry. And I encourage people to do it because you want to get in before it really starts booming. Don't wait until it's too late.
Okay. That's definitely dope. I mean, you elaborated on it. I'll be honest, I don't know shit about it. So, you know, I'm learning every day. I mean, I definitely had talks with TY. You know, and you know, he give me a game on a few things. So, you know, I'm in learning mode, and, you know, anything where, you know, he might feel that I may know that he might want to know, he reaches out and stuff like that, which is dope, you know, and we have to do more of that, you know, with people instead of turning our back on people.
Yeah, especially understanding, like, man, we could go any day.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Like, we gotta take full advantage of what's around us.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
We have to, I guess, how can I say this? Like, we really just have to be like, man, F these people. I'm doing whatever I want to do. I'm going to stand on it. You can't tell me no. Ain't nobody going to stop me. And sometimes that could come off like this person is just, big ego,
like,
all those things,
but it's
you
not.
have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, how is anyone going to believe in you? If you don't believe in your product, if you don't believe in your brand, how is anyone else going to believe in you?
Absolutely. Never hold yourself back. Don't let one negative thought change the way you want to keep moving forward. Because that one negative thought, you could be on to something.
Man, it almost happened to me yesterday.
And that one negative, yeah.
Oh man, listen, man. I got a text message and it was like, boy, I'm about to go ape. And then I woke up this morning, went outside and seen something else, and I was like, oh, whoa, I don't do that.
Got you.
I was like, whoa, who doing? Oh man, listen. And it almost took me there, bro. It almost took me there. But, I operate from a different place now, which is good. I try and look at why are things happening to me? Why am I just learning about this?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Even like with the weed, with the marijuana industry, the cannabis industry, why am I just understanding it now? I knew cannabis was around forever. I knew there was an industry. I remember when the day they legalized hemp.
Yeah.
But why am I just like understanding there might be a need for us to get in it?
Yeah, like to answer your question, a lot of the stuff that we don't know that we have to figure out on our own is not geared towards us.
What do you mean?
As in far as, our people of color, what I'm saying? It's not geared towards us. So a lot of things, a lot of successful people you see in certain positions, they had to learn where they are on their own.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's about, taking the initiative to say, I'm not going to allow myself to lack the information. I'm going to find the information.
Yeah.
And that's something that
sometimes it's hard though. You don't know where to start.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard, but if you don't start, then you're always going to never know where to start. So you have to take the initiative to do it.
You gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, you got to.
You gotta start somewhere.
You got to. If you don't, and you always second guessing yourself, then you just go.
You're not gonna get nothing.
You'll never get to where you want to be. So that's very important, And I hope anything that I say help motivate any of you guys out there who's second guessing yourself or second guessing your brand or second guessing. Oh, I want to be a photographer, but I don't know how to, I got a camera, but I don't have the money to go to school, or I can't get a grant to go to school. Dude, you can learn that on your own. You know what I'm saying? If you take the time to research, you take the time to look up videos, you take the time to apply to that, you would definitely learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everything today is a lot of the stuff you could self-teach yourself.
No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
Yeah, a lot of
Goya.
That was just letting you know we had to let Goya know a little something real quick.
Goya coconut water. Cop that coconut water for the low. Yo.
All right, so
no, hold on. Let me ask you something because I want to switch paces real quick.
Go ahead.
No genre included.
All right, bet.
Who's your top 5 Connecticut artists? Actually, let me make this harder.
You already made it hard. You already made it hard.
No, I want to make it harder though.
All right, go ahead.
Give me your top 3.
Top 3?
Top 3. Connecticut artists. Don't sleep, man. A lot of your friends. This is my friends and me.
Listen, it's my friends and me, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I got a couple niggas that do music. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't support all that music. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot
That's
of
real
it,
though, because you can't.
and it's just straightforward. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it has to do for me, the realness or the realism when it comes to their lyrics.
The context.
Yes, just knowing who they are. I went to school with a bunch of different people who do music, and when I was out here, doing the things that I was doing, they were MIA because they had they had activities that their family could afford. They had certain things that they were able to get into that, I necessarily couldn't get into. Yeah. So I found myself in certain situations where I was really, doing street stuff, really, out here where people were, shooting, which I'm not praising that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that the people that are doing music and they speaking about these lyrics, they're the ones praising it, but you have no idea what it's like to be in that environment. You just a good poet in my eyes. You just know how to put two and two together to make a good lyric. And that's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? For certain people out here.
That sound like a lot of people out here.
Exactly.
All over.
But what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna say for my city, no shot to any other city because there's talent. Like I met niggas in New Haven that could spit. You know what I'm saying? That could give you them bars. You get what I'm saying? I met niggas in Bridgeport who could make an overall song. You get what I'm saying? But it's just not, something that, I personally would listen to, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's overall good music to to the audience that they're reaching out to. So it's no dig on them. Hartford, they got a lot of spitters too. You get what I'm saying? Giving the props to them. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm more into is my city. You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing against them. You know what I'm saying?
So let me get your top 3 people in Waterbury.
So my top 3 people in Waterbury, I'm gonna say Fabe, which is, Jug Master Villain. He definitely dropped the EP, and I'm gonna tell you right now, fire. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. It might be the most fire EP I've heard in the entire state. And I'm not trying to be biased because
that's your boy.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool with Fabe.
He's a crazy songwriter, bro. The way that he constructs songs together, and then the context, right, of what he speaks about is fire.
Yeah, and then until my brother actually released any music, he can't be in this conversation. But in my eyes, he has the potential to be the best. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because he's my brother. It's
What's his stage name?
Blizz Ruff.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where you're going with. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he the head of the Temptations, so he got David Ruffin in there. He mixed it in there.
Oh, okay.
But so until he dropped music, I can't consider him in this conversation, but I can say that once he do drop, he's gonna shock a lot of people. You get what I'm saying?
That's fire,
and it's dope.
I'll be waiting.
He shot me. We used to have battle raps, and he couldn't keep up. And then once he started putting that pen down, he definitely showed a different side.
He showed a different side.
So I'm gonna say number 1, I'm gonna give it to Jug Master Villain.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna have to say Milan, man. Like how I feel about Milan is.
I thought you gave number 2 to your brother.
Nah, I said I can't have him in the discussion.
Okay. So you just the honorable mention.
Yeah. That's an honorable mention.
Got you.
But I'm gonna say Milan. The reason why I'm gonna say him is because I've heard him a few years ago, and what I could say about him now, his craft has gotten way better. His content, the things that he's saying is just dope.
It's moving the needle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This last spot is hard because
that's why I picked 3. 5 would have been a little bit too easy.
5 would have been easy.
5 would have been easy.
This last one, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a little tough for me because, like I do want to put certain people in this third spot, but it's just like right now, if it was 5, I got 2 boys that I threw in there for 100% facts because they nice. You know what I'm saying? One give you that little, lax,
I need you
nice
to be
weed
real.
ride and shit like that.
I need you to be real for this.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Right now, it's between, this is hard. All right, so these 3 right here, right?
Though.
It's between these 3, and I'm gonna say why.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it has to be between. It has to be between Mello. It has to be between him, Riz.
Could we put Riz in the conversation? Technically, all right. How about this? For this conversation, we won't put Riz in it just because we know he's not here with us. Now, I mean, he's Waterbury to death, and me, he's above everyone. Honestly, so let's just remove him from this conversation because he's not.
I mean, when it comes to just straight, I punch the shit out you, lyric bar for bar. I mean, I'm not even going.
Yeah, but we trying to get the 3 out of you for Waterbury. So I want you to get to that third one. You keep walking your ass around that third one. Who is the third hottest one in the city? From you, who do you feel like top 3? You got Fabe, you got Milan. Who's your third top one in the city? I want to know.
No, it's hard because
I want to know.
All right, so you You already removed Riz out of the conversation.
Rizzy's out of it.
All right, so he's not out of the conversation.
We know what's up. We know what time it is.
Not. It's not
out of it. So.
All right, so we know why.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard because it's like, for me, like who I do listen to, and I can show you my playlist. You get what I'm saying? I really do listen to niggas from the city, and people who say they do, they don't.
They don't. What I'm saying? They really don't listen to them. Yeah.
It has to be between like Mello. I'm gonna say Y0, because if you actually listen to what he's saying, he really talking that shit. He's talking that shit.
Yeah, I did a lot of work with Young too.
Yeah, so it has to be between Mello, Y0. This is hard, man. Because it's like,
I need you to pick one though.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Y0, that's my boy. Music dope. Fire. Like, you know what I mean? I got some tracks that he ain't released that's fire.
Got you.
But as far as that's been like, just been consistent, I think I'm gonna have to give it to Mello.
You finally completed that.
Yeah. I know I took forever because here's the thing. It's not because I'm trying to be, I'm trying to like,
this dude, like
it's not because I'm trying to save, relationships with people, friendships and shit.
No, what you say, you sit here thinking about the conversations you're going to have later.
No. That's not what I'm thinking about. No. I'm thinking about overall, you know what I'm saying, music wise.
I thought you were sitting here thinking like, man, I'm gonna have to have this conversation with someone later. Like, bro, I ain't in your top 3.
I don't care about that. It's just a simple fact that, you know what I mean? I really listen to these specific people and, you know what I'm saying? And their music really do, you know what I mean, resonate with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's my whole thing. It makes it, like you said, I'm gonna make it harder for you. If it was a 5, this would have been, easier. You know what I'm saying?
Top 3, that's good, bro. Good job. Yeah. I appreciate that.
All right, so since you asked me that question, what's your top 3? And I asked you because you worked with a lot of artists in this city. You get what I'm saying? And not just the city, but overall.
Yeah,
I'm tight now.
Why?
Because Bree is one of the best female rappers I've ever heard.
Because I was just about to say, bro, what are you talking about?
And then you got Lucci. She's firebar lyrically. Oh my God, man. You make it even harder, bro.
Like, so what I was going to say to you is I was going to be like, bro, you miss some people that you know. That you know.
Oh, that I know that can spit.
That
I know can spit.
So I think you might have been a little biased on that top 3.
No bias. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I take one, I could replace one person. You know what I mean?
So you're putting it all together as far as like content, as much, songs they have out, things you've heard from them, all that, right?
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Just full bodies of work that was put out. Yeah.
So, for my 3, that's very interesting. Let me ask you this. Do I have to keep it hip hop?
Nah, because you just said no genres. And for me, it's just the genres I stick to. Like, I know R&B artists that's dope, you know what I mean? Shout out, Zay France. You know what I mean? Messiah is definitely a dope person behind the scenes who could put a fucking song together and add the motherfucking harmonies to your dope. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in our city, man.
So
in our state, just overall, like you got Ty Henney, he dope. Like, all right, let me let you go because we could talk all day about the artists.
I mean, so let's do this. Let's finish the city and then we could
top 3.
Yeah, and then we could talk about the state real quick.
All right,
so like, I think top 3, 1 is Brianna.
Okay,
Brianna Hughes. Period.
Which she is definitely hands down to me the best female. And not even, she go neck and neck with these dudes out here as well.
She's better than Mouse. Well, and we remove Riz from it, right? So
you remove Riz.
Yeah, so
because Riz right now is in two worlds, 2 states.
I wish I had more music from Bree. That's all I could say with that. Like, but she has so much fire that I know is there, and I know what she has going on though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So she's gonna, you guys gonna be hearing her real soon. Damn, this is kind of a little hard.
See, you put all that pressure on me. Yeah. It's kind of cold in here. I'm like, oh shit.
So I'm thinking like, damn, who the hell? Second one I'm gonna give to honestly gonna give it to Shiloh.
I can see that because Shiloh know how to make a song.
Yeah,
like he know how to structure a whole song.
Yeah, one thing about me, especially with working a lot of artists, is like, I'm looking at the foresight. I'm looking like 5 years from now. Like even when I'm making this top 3, I'm like, okay, who's gonna be the top 3 because of what they're doing now and how it's expected for them to project.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So as far as the town, Waterbury, I would give it to Bree, Shiloh, and my third is actually a group.
Okay.
And it's Mandala.
Say that again?
Mandala. Mandala. Mandala.
Well, what's the genre?
Indie rock pop.
You lost me. And it's
indie
nothing,
rock.
No. I know what that is.
Yeah.
I just said you lost me because it's nothing against the genre. I just can never get into that type of genre.
Nah, but you got to think about it. Like you're talking about the 2 leads from that group, both went to Kennedy together, so they was like in there with a lot of people that we know, artists and stuff, hip hop artists.
Okay,
they're working on their craft in high school and building up what they're trying to do with a band. You got artists trying to be hip hop artists. We're not even connecting and meshing. But, one goes and does one thing. Like, they go 2 different paths.
No, that's true. That's true.
The genre requires them to go 2 different paths.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. Yep.
But, yeah, Mandala. So, so it's a group, though. It's from my third. But Brianna, Shiloh, and Mandala. Those are my 3 for the city of Waterbury.
Now, that's
shout out to them, man. Hold it down, man.
Yeah,
shout out to them. They'll hold it down, man. I'm super relaxed today. I don't even think you understand. Like, I keep sinking down, like,
because you don't know where you want to be.
No, it's my body, bro. It's literally like I just feel like I don't know. I'm so zen today.
Nah, that's good, man.
I think my energy's just at peace. Like even while this episode, it's like, yo, we not going in crazy deep on no, talking about no family trauma and all that so much because we just
that's a fact. Relax. That's a fact. Yeah, just chilling.
Where you want to go though?
I'm more relaxed today than I have been. You know what I mean? On anything else, you don't see me shaking. You don't see me, moving a lot. Like I just feel comfortable.
I always feel like I gotta move.
Yeah, like I felt that too, but now that I'm getting my mind to a place where I'm not racing so much.
Yeah learn how to sit still in the moment, receive your download.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But since we let's get to the overall state. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean,
top 3, Connecticut. Don't sleep. Don't play with it. And for this, right? To make it easier, in a sense, not easier, but to help us both, let's keep it hip hop.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Top 3 hip hop.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like we could talk on this, but I don't think I could put a top 3 together for the state overall. You get what I'm saying? For me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's a lot of dope artists that, I've been tuning into.
You don't think there's a lot of artists that are like really taking their career serious and really achieving feats to be mentioned at that level?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of talented people that you hear the song and be like, yo, they just created something great. And then they stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they stop and then they drop something else and then they stop for a little. So
I get
it's a lot of great talent in our state. Yo, I hands down, like, I believe in our state so much that I put our state up against anybody and make him. That's why it's tatted. So I really hands down believe in our state to the point where I could really say that if we put a nice tape together of the full state and put it against any other state that are unsigned artists,
we'll kill them.
I can guarantee you
we'll blow them out the water. We'll blow them out the water.
We'll body them.
Told you we did it. What was it year we seen when we was looking last time? Was that like 2011?
Yeah.
When the Sources CT mixtape? Yeah, I think, And that's kind of what it was because we went up against like Massachusetts and Rhode Island. But go there. So I want to hear.
I'll put our state up against anybody. But
let me hear something.
There's I might have to go. I might have to pull out the laptop.
Oh, he about to pull out the cheat sheet.
No. It's not that. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's a lot of people I don't even know their names to keep it a buck with you. I get put on by other people. Like, yo, did you hear this before? And you know what I mean? I hear the songs and shit, but I be forgetting.
We talking about the top 3 hip hop artists in Connecticut. I don't think that
I'm not talking about top 3. I told you I cannot put a top 3 for the state because the state is just too strong with a lot of great artists.
You're picking a top 3 for this conversation.
Yeah, see, you forcing my hand now.
Yes, my friends and me, we need top 3, bruh. And we almost on 7 minutes.
Because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. All right, so bet. All right, so bet. I'm going to say 2 people specifically from my city.
That's
and
fine.
It's only and I'm gonna tell you right now, the only bias is because I actually listen to them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's the only reason. It has nothing to do with people not being good because there's a lot of great artists in our state. It's the simple fact that I really only listen to specific people because like I resonate with them. But I can say Ty Henny is definitely one of the best artists in our state.
Yes, sir.
Hands down.
He will be on my top 3.
Hands down. So I'm just be Jill Master Villain 1, Ty Henny is 2, and I'll keep it a buck with you. You know what I mean? If this situation didn't happen with Gap, he would definitely been in my 3.
Yeah, man. Yo, he
would have definitely been in my 3, man. Like, and the only reason why I say he would have been in my 3 is because
just the potential. It's just him keep going.
Yeah, like he just keeps getting better and he just kept getting better and better and better. And like he just knew how to structure a song. There was people that was hitting him up to do features with him that was actual people who was like known.
Yeah. You
get what I'm saying? He did a song with, Al, which was fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like he definitely would have been in my top 3. You know what I mean? I hope everything with that situation turns out different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? I know the other side as well. So, you know what I'm saying? I sympathize with, other side as well, which, I'm not saying that he partaken in anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying like, just overall, like it just sucks to see great talent, go through these type of situations.
Absolutely.
But,
what you got for 3?
For 3.
Connecticut. CT top 3 per Quay Mook. Just so y'all know, watching the My Friends and Me podcast, make sure y'all drop in the comments any objections.
Don't try to come at my neck either.
Or any objections or insight to Quay.
Don't try to come at my neck either. But I'm definitely go off and I'm gonna say Snosa.
Ty Henny, Jug, and Snowper.
Yep.
Yeah, Snosa now. Yeah, she changed it now. Yeah, Snow. Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
The reason why I'm putting her in there is because all around she knows how to make a good, like, feel good song.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? She knows how to make a song to make you feel good, make you want to dance, make you, just get the party lit. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like she deserves that. She deserves that spot.
She does.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my top 3. Anybody else, don't come at my neck. You know what I mean? Y'all can send me some music.
And that was just
help me my tunes.
If we did include R&B, would you have an R&B person in your top 3 in the state?
In the state, I would definitely, it's not because I know.
This dude keep throwing this shit.
It's because listen.
Quay with the BS on my friends.
No. It's me keeping it. It's me keeping it 100 because I want y'all to understand because y'all gonna be like, oh, it's because that like they cool and shit like that. No, but I really think, you know what I mean? And it, Messiah does, give a hand to it, but I'm really gonna say for R&B, like for me, it's going to be theFRNDS. For me, you get what I'm saying? Like, I really do listen to his music. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not being biased to anybody else. I just feel like, and there's one more person. Fuck. Yeah, once I find it, I'll bring it up in another episode. But I'm telling you right now, if there's music that y'all got, my information gonna be in the description. Y'all can send it to me.
Yeah, send it to me because what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and revisit this conversation.
100%, and then not even just that. There's going to be other people that I want to talk to, have discussions.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
I definitely want to do that. So,
well, this the My Friends and Me is the goal of this is to be friends, chilling like we doing, just bullshit, kicking it.
I definitely
water and Goya.
I definitely want to hear your
pear,
your top 3. You see, he trying to run from me.
LRG. Yo, so my top 3 goes Sholey, Ty Henny, and honestly, even though I said let's keep it hip hop, I gotta throw it's R&B, but I gotta throw this artist in there, and it's Bennett.
Wait, didn't you let me hear Bennett before?
Yeah, she's fire. She's
definitely, yeah. You definitely
she's next level. So Sholey, Ty Henny, and Bennett, bro. Them 3 right there. Okay. All 3 of them are positioned for 2021 right now to make major impacts. Now, you gotta remember, bro.
So say your 3 one more time?
Sholey, from Bridgeport.
Okay.
Ty Henny.
Okay.
And Bennett.
Okay. All right.
I got some honorable mentions, but it don't really matter for this point.
Nah, because here's the thing, man. There's so many damn artists that actually make great music, man, and I don't want to miss out on somebody in an honorable mention. So I'm gonna focus on my top 3.
Good call.
Nah, big, and
you're gonna have to do enough with that one.
Nah, I'm good. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not worried about anything.
Nah, I know.
You don't like my 3, you don't like my 3.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't like my 3, but you never heard them, give them a listen. Because at the end of the day, it definitely will change, your perception.
And I say the same thing, like, bro. One thing about Ty Henny, like, I didn't always like every song from him. But it was the consistency due the adversity, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I was seeing on his gram the other day, like he just got off the bracelet. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, just his adversity, like the things he had to go through and how he was able to continue to build his career. Same thing with Sholey, bro. Yeah. Like, these is people that came from the streets. The streets and really in it and really creating pathways and businesses for their people around them to really grow. And then Bennett, her talent is just like it's so undeniable.
Like you let me listen to music and let me listen to some of her music. I didn't know who it was. I really thought it was somebody that was positioned very, very, very,
it's because,
very high.
Well, she has, she's signed to Atlantic Records.
Okay.
Right. And I think Orlando brought her in, but she had a good team around her, and the team she has now, her manager she has now, like they're connected in Chicago. They do a lot of work out there.
Okay.
So like they're strong, bro. Bennett is like,
but hold on.
I ain't gonna front.
Hold on. No.
Those are my top 3. Hold on. Those are the.
Why did you choose Bennett though? Don't you have some sort of like? Ain't you cool with Bennett?
I'm cool with Ty Henny's the only one I don't personally know.
Okay, but to give him that, I don't know Ty Henny.
Ty Henny's the only one I don't personally know. Sholey, I've worked with, you know what I mean, and known him for a while. And Bennett, I known her for only about 2 years. Met her. I only met her twice. We talk a few different, we talk a bunch of times, but only met her in person twice.
Yeah, but because y'all talk, could you be biased? Nah, I'll fuck with you. I'll just try to switch everything on you.
Yeah, bro, yeah. I mean, there's no reason to be biased. Go listen to her.
No, not at all. Not at all. I was just fucking with you.
Go listen to her project. Put it up against any R&B artist you want to listen to.
Nah, she's definitely.
Come back and holler at me.
I'll be honest, she's definitely dope.
Let me tell you something.
A couple weeks ago was the first time I've ever heard of her.
Let me tell you something.
What I'm saying? And I'm be honest.
I'm gonna argue her. You could put any R&B artist on the table with me, and I'm gonna argue that all the way down for her. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to bring a list in this motherfucking next time. Because R&B music is definitely my favorite music, a favorite genre. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's just hard to find that specific sound that I'm looking for when it comes to the state, because there's so many different ones.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have no identity, and that's a good thing though, because we're able to give out these all different sounds. You know what I mean? Whether hip hop, R&B, our music, it's like not stuck or keen on the one sound. So, we get a different variety from different artists. So that's the good thing about Connecticut.
All right. Yep.
But yeah.
That's dope, man.
That's my crew.
Okay. So, anybody out there who feel like we didn't put you in anything because, you know what I'm saying, we didn't know who you are, or I'll be honest, I know a lot of good music that's out there. I just don't know it by the face or by the name. You get
Absolutely.
What I'm saying? So I do encourage, anybody who's listening, anybody who's paying attention to this, or anybody who's watching this, if you could send, your your music, tag me on, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is that you on. Send me some music. I have my email, attached as well if you want to email some tracks and stuff like that. And definitely, I'm definitely down to push our city, more than what it has been. And, I'm ready for this.
I am too, bro.
I'm ready for this. So, I mean, in all honesty, we could continue, to keep moving forward with this conversation, or,
I want to keep moving forward.
You want to keep moving forward?
Stay right here in entertainment. What else you got?
Stay in entertainment.
What else you got for me? Because, one of the things that when we talk about like the top 3, whether Waterbury or the state it's overall, like, we have talent and they're not getting pushed to that high level they need to be pushed to. We're not putting them on that pedestal like, yeah, that's the one. That person's it. Yeah. When you go to these different areas and there's one booming and moving, he's it. He got it right now. He's going to do it.
And you want to know, I say one of our biggest downfalls for our state, though.
What's that?
Is once they have it, they fall back.
I mean,
I don't know if it's purposely. I don't know what it is, but if they stick with that and just keep going, I'm telling you right now.
So Nate, give me examples.
Because all right, for instance, right? All right, so Anoy, he's from where? Hartford, Bloomfield?
Bloomfield.
Okay, Bloomfield. Dope, you know what I'm saying? Where he's at, he's definitely in a good position where he's at. But when he was getting to that point, he was releasing consistent dope shit. Like, he wasn't stopping. And then once he got to where he was, now it's like a period of time between a project or between a song. Once you stop that consistency.
I mean, he's still been putting out stuff. When last time you seen something from him?
I mean, last time I listened to anything from Anoy is probably like 3 months ago.
I think that was like that new video he dropped with like Webby, I think, right?
I think so. Yeah. And my thing is, when it comes to the industry and music, I don't know much about it. I'm definitely learning as I go. But I definitely got an entertainment company, so I need to know, everything about it. But one thing I do know is consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. It's like, there's always a new talent, people is going to tune into. So in order for them to keep recognizing you, you have to keep applying the pressure.
Fact.
Don't let your foot off that gas. Don't say, you know what, I got everybody in a frenzy right now, so I'm good for a little bit. No, keep them in that frenzy. Keep them hypnotized or whatever you dropping, because at the end of the day, that's going to keep them coming back. And, for our state, I just feel like for some reason, they let that foot off the gas once they get this, to me, the best artists in the state, because they're getting the recognition from certain people that the state usually is not getting recognition for. Like going to Funk Flex, shit like that. Meeting, certain people, being in the rooms with certain people. And then I don't know if they feel like they too good or whatever it is. It's just consistency, people, because I love to see more of our city and our state put on than not, because we got too much talent, man.
I don't even know if I could see you.
We got too much talent. You can't see me.
I think your what's the name?
Oh, my laptop?
Whatever your laptop is blocking your face, man. I need to make sure that the people are seeing you, looking in your eyes and making sure you telling the truth.
No, I'm telling the truth. I ain't gonna. Yo, one thing about me is I'm not up here to bullshit y'all. I'm not up here to, say anything that, make y'all look at me like he don't make sense. Nah, this shit makes sense. I listen to music. I'm a motherfucking student when it comes to listening to music, watching people, grow. Like, I've listened to people that's in the industry before anybody else in our state listened to people. You get what I'm saying? That became great, big, successful names in, in the industry. So for me to be able to identify that at a long time ago, to see where they are, I see that shit within our state. But the difference between them and our state is the consistency. I just feel like it's the consistency.
Yeah, like there's artists that's been very consistent in our state.
As far as
releasing content, as far as getting to a level and keep pushing through, it's just more about
team.
Nah, part of it, but I think more like the pathways that they're choosing. Like you mentioned, Annoyed, but he's more on like from my knowledge, and I don't know fully, but from my knowledge and my understanding, he's more on like a independent path.
Okay.
More than a major record label path.
Okay.
That works for everybody, doesn't it works for and I mean, it doesn't work for everyone. I'm sorry. Like going that independent path. Some people need the machine. A major record label is a machine.
Absolutely.
If when you look at, I guess, artists going up and reaching a plateau, or reaching a point where it seems like they can't go further, it's like, how is that machine that's working behind? Like, what is that machine doing that's powering it? Sometimes the machine is self-rooted, like their own team, things like that. Sometimes the machine is the label they signed to. But the machine, what is the machine doing? How's the engine moving? Is the engine moving sluggish? What is it? Is it skipping a beat? What's going on? I don't think you could kind of pinpoint it to one thing, though. I think there's things you could attribute it to, but I don't think, there's a reason why artists get to a level coming up and just stop. Like, or stop releasing content. I don't think it's like
I don't
their
think they
ego.
stop. I just think they take breaks between each, project or each thing. And it's like once you get this recognition,
you got to go all out.
You got to keep. Yeah.
You got to go out. You got to go Little Baby. You got to go Little Wayne. You got to go The Baby. You got to go. You got to get on everything. You got to run through everything.
You said something that was very important last night when we was editing. The first episode. You said one thing about artists is like they forget that pushing a record is very important.
Yeah.
Working it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is very key as well. You know what I'm saying? Because just dropping it in hopes of people just
you can't. It's like it's like me saying, I take this water and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pour it on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully someone comes and notices on the floor and wipe it up for me.
That's a good.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Like, nobody's coming here. How do you know if someone's going to come here?
Absolutely.
Maybe someone will come in here, but are they going to notice the water?
And I think that's what it is with us. I liked you said that because we do got the talent. We do have, great musicians, great artists that would drop a fucking fire ass song. But then what?
I don't have a plan. So you gotta have a plan with it. You gotta have a plan, and you gotta stick to it. You gotta have a plan that says, for 6 months I have this single that I'm gonna work. I'm gonna send it here. I'm gonna work it here. I'm gonna pay for promotion in this area.
But then where's the consistency? Because in that 6 months you pushing that record, what else are you releasing?
Well, there's levels to it, right? So like you could release freestyles. Maybe you release a freestyle on somebody else's beat. You release, you could release another song.
But is that really working nowadays, though?
What do you mean?
Releasing a freestyle on another person's beat.
It's content.
It's content, but
bro, anything. First off, creativity is going to outrule anything. So if you're creative enough to get people to want to tap in and share it or do dances to your music or whatever, yeah, it's very well worth.
That's why I think Bars on I-95 is dope.
Bars on that. Shout out to AB and
giving
C's, man. Shout out to AB and C's, man.
They definitely do work, have a bunch of, big names on there, but they also give our state, the room to give these bars to these motherfuckers.
Absolutely. And AB, he's super dope dude, bruh. And I know him for years, you know what I mean? And he understands our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Different. He understands like the light that needs to be put on our culture.
Okay.
In our city. And I'm not even our cities, but our cities and state.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that. Like he always did. And we did like promotion work together back in the days. We had the first DOE King of the Backwoods basketball tournament we did. He had a team that came up and won. They won the trophy. They took the trophy for the state.
I remember that.
Trophy is big too, bro.
Mm.
But yeah, like, Bars on 95 is like a crazy dope platform. Dope platform.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, when you on air, I know there's a lot of
better
people
than a radio
watching.
interview. That's better than a Hot 937 interview if you go up there and do it right.
Yeah, you go on and spit that. Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna like, because it's specific to the culture. It's specific to, it's catered to a specific crowd in a sense. It's a niche.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's definitely dope.
Shout out to A, B, and C's, man. I respect y'all, man.
Shout out to them. But
crazy
there's definitely outlets. There's definitely ways where you could get heard, you could get seen.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's playing. It's planning. You know what I mean? It's about how you want to do things, and it's all about rollouts, man. I think that's
planning,
a big deal.
Rolling out, strategy.
Absolutely.
Having a team.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding you got to pay for some things. Everything's not going to be free.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not even doing music. Trust me. You come out of pocket, but if you come out of pocket for something you really want, trust me, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And no one's going to make it happen more than the person that's spending their last damn dime on their fucking
hear
dream.
Me?
You know what I'm saying?
I try and tell people that all the time. Like, bruh, like, I'm going to go hard for this because I put everything I got into this.
Yo, 100%.
I'm broke.
That's 100%.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money. I'm hurting. 100%. Yo, one thing about me, bruh, like, it's so funny because my homegirl, she tells me all the time, like, bruh, you need to like go buy yourself something. Like, bruh, listen, I wear hoodies, jeans, t-shirts, like nothing crazy. I wear American Eagle. I wear, Levi's. I'm super simple and I'm super like plain, bruh.
Shit, I know how to shop too, man.
But you know what's crazy? It works for me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I look at how I like spending on, like, when I go on vacation, just like taking trips. Like, I like to do things that's fun, right? So,
yeah,
like,
I got it.
That's where I spend that. Like, I look at, like, man, if I was to spend all that money on clothes, I look at sometimes some of these people outfits, I'm like, man, that's a whole week in Jamaica, or like, that's a whole weekend in the A. Like, that's a whole experience that you could live out for 4 or 5 days. That
see my mentality.
And then I look at the rich, not to cut you off, but then not to cut your wisdom, but then I look at the rich like Zuckerberg. Elon Musk, Bezos, Bezos, he's weird. I don't include him, but really Zuckerberg, because he be having on some weird stuff sometimes.
But it doesn't
have like a red flaming jacket.
It doesn't matter though. He made that shit.
But Mark Zuckerberg is the illest, bro. He literally wears the same shirt and the same pair of jeans.
That nigga a trapper. He a trapper,
bruh.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you my mentality.
Zucks is the digital trapper of the year, bro.
So my mentality is this, right? Like, I've been on one vacation, like a true vacation. You know what I mean? And that shit was only for like 3 days.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's hard. How old are you?
I'll be 29 in March.
You better do something.
No, listen. I'm gonna do something. But I figure, like, so many people go on these trips. You know what I mean? I'm about to say some real shit. So many people go on these trips and come back and complain that they can't pay a bill. Some of these people go on trips and come back and be like, damn, like, I should have put my money into this. I would have made this amount of money. Or damn, I should have, instead of doing this, I should have did that. It's a lot of, it's fun while you're doing it. But then when you're back into reality, it's damn, why did I do it?
Is that to say, do you get that same feeling when you buy the 2 new releases that came out totaling $550?
No, because one thing about me is, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I finance my motherfucking sneakers.
Really?
Yes.
Through who?
Huh?
Through who?
We could talk after, you know what I mean? Get the game out there. Man. But my shits is 100% because these are all legit companies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, like
you exchange is like a leasing program?
It's 100%.
So you keep them for a certain amount of time?
No. Oh, no.
Oh, you just
sorry. Excuse me. Like, pretty much, yeah. Like, it'll probably take me.
Does that does that like work towards your credit?
If it does, I haven't seen no.
Like,
impact.
Is there a company that you go through for this?
Yeah, you could go. There's multiple companies that do this now.
Oh, I mean, I'm just looking at it like, well, if you're a sneakerhead, right, or you're someone that likes those type of things.
No, see, one thing about me is I'm gonna find how can I get it the best way I know how without breaking my pockets.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And not buying fake.
I'm thinking about someone that's out in the street, right? That may be listening to there's someone out there that may be listening to this and like, oh, like, I never knew you could finance sneakers, right?
No, this
like,
is 100%.
So for me, I'm looking at it like, yo, okay,
hit me up on my social medias. I'll give y'all some
I
knowledge.
could finance sneakers, but could I could I report that on my credit too? So imagine
that's a good question. That's a good question.
So imagine being able to finance while you're buying all these sneakers. You're also building your credit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like you could do that if you use a credit card to buy these sneakers, but it's different if it was like, you know, some that's dope, bro.
Like these right here, right? I got on the mid ones, right? You know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, why you wear mids, all that. It's my preference. I wear what the fuck I want. I don't care what y'all think about me. You know what I'm saying? But I also got sneakers that cost bread. You know what I mean? Jordans, you know what I mean? Retros, all of that shit. So I look at it this way, right? I got kids. You know what I mean? I got a business I'm trying to run. But I like to keep myself looking a specific type of way. So in order for me to do that, I might say, you know what, this month, for the next couple of months, I'm going to just pay these sneakers off right here because I want them shits. And I'm going to get these sneakers. And then, you know, once that's paid off, I go cop a cheap pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not spending $500, you know what I mean, $400 on a drop. Me personally, I hate Yeezys. I don't like the way them shits look. That's just my opinion.
I only like
I don't like any pair.
You don't like any pair?
No,
at
I
all?
don't like any pair. I don't even like the fucking slides. That's just me.
Oh no, I don't.
You get what I'm saying? I don't like Yeezy sneakers because it has nothing against Kanye. It's just a simple fact that I really think people are turning ugly sneakers into trends and thinking, oh, this is fire. They're just following each other. You get what I'm saying?
What about like them sneakers with like the big hill on it? Like the
which one you talk about? Which one you talking about?
Yo, the one celebrities, the artists and stuff be wearing. Yo, bro, it was so funny.
Oh, you talking about the Balenciagas? You talking about the Balenciagas?
Yeah, those are one, but there's
specific
some
Balenciagas I like. But I'm not about to finance.
Not the Balenciagas, but there is another. There's like some Italian brand. I think he was in a studio in New York, like, you know, beginning of last 2020. This dude came in and he, like, the bottom, like the platform on the bottom was like Wayne had type thing. Like them joints was thick like this on the bottom of the shoe. I'm like,
Balenciagas, you got
I haven't seen females wearing them too. Like the thick.
I don't like them shit.
It's horrible.
I don't like them shit.
Horrible. I mean,
because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? Lil Baby at one point, right? He had them shits on. Like he was really like
take them off, baby.
People. Nah, Lil Baby. He was really one of the first people I've ever seen wear those type of shit. Mm-hmm. And everybody was clowning him. Like, oh, take those space shoes out.
And then they went and got them.
Yeah. It's corny to me how, like, if you really feel that way, stick to that.
Go yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, like, I just know how to shop. When it comes to my clothes, I'm very good at that. You
should be a personal shopper for people.
Nah, because at the end of the day,
they pay good money for that.
I believe it.
You're spending someone else's money to buy stuff for them.
I believe it, but then it takes away from me focusing on my business. I got kids to focus on too, plus my job, plus, you know what I mean, being a producer.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Got a lot on your plate.
So yeah, I got too much on my plate right now. And then, you know, if I do, you know, end up in a relationship, I got to also make time for that as well. So,
ooh, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, I'm just that type of person. But
I will leave them for another day, mate.
But yeah, like I ain't gonna hold you. I lost train of thought, but I didn't lose the fact that we were on a specific topic about, you know, artists in our state and stuff like that. You know, It just jumped over to, you know, spending money on something.
You know, we have a bunch of talent, man. Connecticut, man.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
We slept on, but you know, we've you know, we were talking about Clubhouse, and what we're trying to do there and how we're trying to build community and build a platform for our city, for our friends, and for me, for my friends and me. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to build that platform up. Clubhouse is going to take over the world, bro. There's no denying it. It hasn't even reached IPO yet. It's not even public. It's still in beta. So it's still in testing in a sense. Like everyone up there right now is just guinea pigs.
It's definitely dope from what
but there's like 1.7 million people up there now. There was just 200,000 about a month and a half ago. So they're allowing people to come in now and scaling it, and then they open it up to like London, UK. I don't know if you noticed. There's been a lot of them people hopping in now.
I've definitely heard there was something you was on, like it was like this African woman talking. She was spitting some game though.
Oh yeah, I be in all types of groups, man. And then you know, I'm in awe. I go into a lot of them and just listen. You know what I mean? Then there's some we'll just start ourselves, and then like there's one group that I connected with some people. It's about 10 of us, And we literally be on that joint every day. Sometimes we go up there, we'll be up there, 8 hours at a time, 10 hours. And what we'll do is we'll create our room. Mm-hmm. And then we'll jump to other rooms. Sometimes we'll go, 2 of us will go over here, 3 of us will go over here, see what they going on. And then we'll kind of bring it back, decipher everything everybody talking about, mm-hmm. and kind of build. But everybody operating from a spiritual place, everyone operating from, people within this group, Moorish people, Islamic people, Christians, you know what I mean? Like people that don't believe in God, like, but believe in spirituality, believe in a higher universe. Yeah. I mean, so it's been good though, man. Clubhouse is like, it's literally going to crush. It's going to crush Facebook. So
how many people said
hold on.
These other websites was gonna crash Facebook?
No. See, Facebook doesn't crash. Facebook doesn't sleep. Facebook will never go nowhere. Right? But
it's always growing.
Huh?
It's always growing.
It's not going to go nowhere because he has a different concept.
Now you could create shows and you could have like
contracts. That's what I'm saying. He has a
money.
different concept of the social experience.
Yeah.
But Clubhouse, what it does is, so on Facebook, people for being them, for who they are, like, by like real name type deal.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's that type of vibe that Facebook kind of operates under. They do have people that have fake pages, but there's more real pages than fake pages.
Okay. Yeah.
You go on Instagram and Twitter, it's more fake pages than real pages.
Yeah, well, Twitter, I'm gonna tell you, that's the dangerous one. I know there's a lot of fake ones because people be talking.
This is what I'm saying though. Yeah. So like Facebook has a different model. You get what I'm saying? An approach. Clubhouse is like the super organic because it's like, if I'm talking, you like, yo, I know that voice.
Yeah.
Or you like, this person's saying they're Meek Mill and they sound like me. You're not Meek Mill.
Absolutely.
But I could create a page and say, it's just Clubhouse.
You can tell.
It's taking people that are shy, that wouldn't even talk, and putting them in the rooms with the people that could change their life, and they gotta talk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like you want to open a business. And there's one hurdle that's getting you through and you've been searching for the answer and you ain't been able to find the answer. Then you go in a group in Clubhouse, there's 30 people on stage and you're like, man, I don't want to talk. I'm nervous, but this dude right here has the answer.
Yeah, like
he's circling around it. He's talking all around the answer that I need. If I ask him this question, he's going to provide me the exact answer I need. Now you got to step up out your comfort zone and be like, oh yeah, I'm asking him.
And not even just that.
Help me out, bro.
And not even just that, like, from being, in the room with, with just the Waterbury room that we was on like a couple days ago, just being on there and seeing different people speak about, what they do and seeing people, talk about their businesses and stuff like that. Like there's so many people that I'm definitely gonna reach out because I think it'd be dope to work with.
And you probably didn't even know they were doing it.
Yeah,
right?
Like there's people that was on there that I know like. That I didn't even know they did that.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, and it'd be like that for me a lot of times too, because I'm like, this person is creative, right? Or like, you follow them and you're like, okay, they're posting, creative things or posting outfits and stuff, but you don't know the whole time they got like an online store.
Yeah.
Or they're selling art or there's a lot of people I found out in, the city that were doing great things I didn't even know.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty try to stay in tune to everything, but yeah.
I'm more so gonna use Clubhouse to market, figure out, making business moves, stuff like that. Like there's other things you can go in there. Like they do have a roast room where they really get at you. There's all types of stuff, different rooms, but depending on how you want to use it, that's on you. But to me, I just feel like it's an opportunity to grow. And grow my brand, and grow with other people and do business, moves with other people. And I just feel like it's definitely a key tool because you don't have, people in these specific rooms talking down on you. Like they actually trying to uplift you. No. But I'm saying there's specific rooms that people do and like that you go into that they're not doing these things.
Oh yeah.
But then you go on social media and you post something, then you got a bunch of people talking down on you doing this, doing that. It's good to go into a room where
there's
you
moderators.
Get the support.
It changes everything.
Yeah. Like
you understand that. You got moderators, right? So you got people that are moderating the conversation. Then you got, those same moderators are the ones that allow people to speak. You can't speak unless a moderator gives you access.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know that for sure. Cause, you gotta raise your hand and shit if you want to be on the, the panel and shit. But nah, I understand. Like it's definitely so dope, man. Yeah. It's, for anybody who's, not on there, you know what I'm saying?
Download the app. If you're not up there, download the app. So that way, if someone has you saved, they might be able to move you up on the list. Other than that, if one of your friends has an invite, I would ask them for it.
And let's not ruin this app, man. Let's try to build communities from this app, man. Just like how you
I mean, it's getting it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, right? Because it's in beta, so it's like, long as you're not going against the guidelines, they're almost going to kind of let you do whatever. Yeah. Because they need to see it. They need to, this is all testing, right?
Yeah.
So, you'll see groups that are like, follow for follow or, send your Cash App, and they're talking and send your Cash App. Then there's other groups like, I see one yesterday where it was like silent, just gain followers. So there's like 300 people in a group. Not one person's talking. Right? So there's like 300
but that is
people.
Dope, though.
There's 300 people in there. So you're really just going through, clicking people's profiles, seeing who it is, like follow them if you want to. But I don't, some
it's kind of dope in a sense because it's like, you build your following and then, you build your following.
It's just silence. 300 people is just silence. Yeah. And you just scroll through and look at
like, all right, man, this person's interested. Let me follow this person type of shit. Yeah. Nah, that's dope. But,
yeah, man. But I think, man. For us, Clubhouse, we're going to work on getting our own club, you know what I mean, up there. And like I told you, we got to run a few things. There's a few things we got to do to get that, but we're in the process of that.
Yes.
And that's going to be important. We might not feature episodes like this directly up there, but we're going to have alternate conversations up there all the time. So
absolutely.
That'd be good.
Yeah. Well, I love to keep talking. I could stay on, talk all day and stuff like that. But let's not smother our audience too much.
Bruh, this is just kicking it. What day is today?
Saturday. It's a chill day, man.
Oh my God.
It's a chill day, man. But
yeah, I'm ready to just go to sleep.
He said,
yo, bro, man,
I'm about to get out of here.
Man, it's been what, you was about to say something?
Nah, I just said I'm about to get out of here, spend time with my kids and stuff.
Oh, man, yeah. We go out, we cutting the podcast short for that.
Yeah.
Hell
I mean, if you call this short, this ain't very short.
How long we been doing this?
I want to say this is about 2 hours.
Hey, man, this dude be tripping. Yo, my friends and me, make sure y'all log on.
Listen to the producer, brother.
View this,
keep people
share
tuned
this. Yo, we've been super lax today. This has been super great, man. We appreciate everyone for rocking with us.
That's a fact.
Just keep looking for the content, man. I don't try and put a date or time on things. But we have started this and it's going to continue to keep rolling. It's going to continue to keep growing. So
absolutely.
Salute you guys, man. My friends and me, we out.
I'm Quay. We out of here.